All right. Good Tavach, Shavua Tov, a good week, a good beginning to the week together. Continuing with our Maimar Hasidic discourse. And now, Israel, what does God want from you? He wants 100. 100 blessings. Well, I'm going to start with one. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu b'shahakol ni'bidbarei. L'chaim, l'chaim. By the way, before we start learning every morning, the prayers that we say, Birchas HaShachar, the morning blessings, has over, I'd have to take account, but everybody should say their morning blessings in the Siddur, the blessing over the study of Torah, the blessings over that God has given us wisdom to discernment. That we clothe ourselves, that we can be straight, not hunched over, and many, many other blessings that we thank God. So we important thing to do before we even start, because to learn Torah should make the morning blessings over the study of Torah. So in this verse, it says, a continuation of the verse, not only what does God ask of you in order to fear him, but also to serve him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. So what does it mean to serve with love, with all your heart and with all your soul? So he gave one distinction, and they're in the midst actually of a second distinction. What is the difference between to love with your heart and to love with all of your soul? So to love with all of your heart is appreciating the presence of God within creation, as opposed to beyond creation. The terminology that's used, mimale kol amin, the way God fills the entire creation. To appreciate, to have a sense, a feeling through being mindful, through his beingness, even more so, a contemplation, that you feel the vitality of godliness within creation, so much so that it's even something that's felt by the animal soul. Within creation, and within me, the creative part within me that is of creation, right? The humanness in me, which is my animal soul, right? The survival instinct, the survival. So what does it mean, the survival instinct? Survival instinct, human condition, is that, I need this cup of coffee to survive, right? I need validation emotionally so I could survive. I need um, you know, Maybe that's to survive psychologically. I need to be loved so I can survive emotionally, right? That's survival, animal survival, and the animal within us and what we see as survival. But when you sense godliness as integral to every detail of creation, and you appreciate that, then your survival, your animal instincts survival then gets transferred to a divine survival. Like, and I can't have a good day if I don't learn Torah. I can't have a good day if I don't pray to Hashem. Not out of so what I'm looking for, not out of the fear, because you sense in you, you get a feeling in you that this is, this what gives me the nourishment to survive. We all need food to survive. We all need spiritual food to survive. And the godly soul, in its love of God, doesn't need it to survive in a sense. It needs it because that's the only reality. It's a little different. The animal soul needs, I got to learn in the morning. Otherwise, I just don't have a good day. Meaning I ain't surviving the day properly, right? That's the animal soul. So that it should come to love, a love of God, recognizing that that's really where my survival is. Oh, wow. And this is what it means in the words B'chol Levavcha, with all of your heart. It should be written Libcha with one base. It's written with two because it's alluding to that we have two hearts. The heart of the godly soul and the heart of the animal soul. And you have to love God, not just with your godly soul, which is a different kind of love. It's a love of attachment. It is attached. It is connected. And that's all it wants is that attachment, that connection. In a sense, you know what? In a certain sense, you could say, for survival also, in a sense. But it's coming to it not through an appreciation. It doesn't need to appreciate. My child doesn't need to appreciate their parents in order to feel attached to their parents. They're attached. So the little child, wants that attachment. Now, sometimes it might be because they're afraid, they're in a mall with lots of people and they're afraid to lose their parent. So, there's a survival instinct there, you could say. But the animal soul comes to a love of God because of an appreciation. Oh, right. This is so good for me. This is so feels good, right? That's what the animal soul wants to feel good. So that the natural feel good of the animal within me is is basic survival. Again, physically, emotionally, psychologically. And here has an upgrade. It's a love of Hashem, of God, appreciating him within the human condition. Right? Then there's another kind of love. So that's the love of the heart, right? The two hearts. Then there's a love that b'chol nafshecha, with all of your soul. And that is an aspect of that, the aspect of God's transcendence. Not the way he is within the world, but he's beyond the world. When we say beyond the world, we don't mean he's not present within the world, but he's not enclosed in the world. The soul is enclosed in the body, and therefore it's affected by the body. It's affected, right? That's why the soul could be imprisoned. It's imprisoned because when the body is in control of the person, the body talks, the soul goes along with it, meaning it's affected. Doesn't want. Prince doesn't want to be in prison, but he's controlled in prison. Um, so yet, when we speak about God and transcendent, not the way he's found within the world that you can meditate and think about God's presence within your world, right? Within the teachings of the Torah that you learn, within appreciating, let's just go back on the divine providence of God, right? Appreciating how, the domino effect of things, and how in that you perceive that it's not happenstance, but it's guided. That's God within the world, right? But then there's God that is transcendent. Not that he's not here, but it's a higher, more lofty divine light, divine energy that can't be invested within because it's too much. It can't take on the characteristics of individual things of this world of creation because it's greater than it. So, so what does that lead us? What does it give us? It gives us a feeling of something beyond, right? Something beyond. Like something's miraculous, right? Something's be something miraculous when it's divinely, when you can see the domino effect that's within creation, right? You could see that you left your home a few minutes late, but because of that, you met this person. And because you met that person, that led opening a door to this opportunity. And that opportunity led you to meet another individual who, through that, one thing led, and you see the precision in it. You see exactly, right? That's all within creation, not beyond creation. Right. Now it leads you to understand there's something that's beyond creation. But then there is that sometimes things transcend creation. Something's like, whoa, way beyond. That's coming from the way God what we call not memale is he fills the world, but seviv, he is encompassing of the world beyond being enclosed, meaning beyond the norms of creation. And that gives us a sense of wonderment. And that love of God, then, in that appreciation, when you have that sense, it will lead a person to what we call Chassidus nefesh, self-sacrifice. Even ready to give up your life. Oh, but that's what it means in the simple level of to love God with all of your soul, meaning ready even to give up your life. Right? Chassidus nefesh doesn't mean you have to give up your life, but to such a degree that you're ready to do that. There's something greater than my life. That itself is transcendent, because the human condition is, right, now we want to live, right? And that's the animal within, right? The basic of everything is existence. And when, existence is threatened, I think I mentioned the other day, like my wife loves to get um, magnets. So our kids, wherever they go, they always bring magnet for her. Even our grandchildren. So I was with my wife, saw a magnet, and it was cardio in Canada, showing a bear running after a person. Right? He's running for his life. So the basic human desire, human need is survival. Bears running after you, you run quickly. The two friends that are running one is out running the other, and he says, "Hey, what are you running so fast?" Says, we're doomed. Says, well, not really. All I have to do is outrun you. Right. Good friends. Okay. So accordingly to what we just explained, the love that comes from all of your soul is drawn from the hidden world, as we explained in the first understanding of the distinction between the two. The hidden world, what's the hidden world? There's two worlds, revealed world and hidden world. Where do blessings come from? The hidden world. Meaning a blessing has to be something that's there, but it didn't draw down into the revealed reality of our world. It's hidden. A blessing means drawing it down. So it's in the hidden world. And not just hidden the way it is in the divine attributes as in Bina. Because Bina is already a divine attribute, which is somewhat within the world, but is beyond that, Seviv, all-encompassing. And this is, therefore, what it means to love that comes from a feeling, a sense of wonderment, of the Ein Sof, of that which is beyond creation, the infinite of God, that we draw from the hidden world, Seviv, the encompassing world, and it becomes revealed in this revealed world. So when will it more precisely come that we draw down from the hidden world? Is when the love is coming from something that is encompassing within us. Just as we're trying to draw from the hidden world, which is the encompassing world that's beyond. But then we want to bring it down, that which is beyond. What do we want to do? We want to draw down into that which is within the human condition, which means in a way that you can sense it within this world. You don't want to, a blessing doesn't mean to remain beyond. You want to draw down that it fills our world within our human condition, human context, that it's internalized, which means a union between Soiviv and Mamale, the encompassing light of God, that it should be brought down and it should be united and bound up with God within the world, because that's what a blessing is. A blessing isn't that something beyond us, that which is beyond, right, should now be internalized and a part of my reality. That's what a blessing is, to draw down from above. Okay, we're in chapter 5. Okay, Chumash Rashi coming up. Thank you, folks. We will see you shortly.